If the Federal Reserve adopts a central bank digital dollar, the American government will be on a surefire path to authoritarianism. Central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs, have caught the Fed's attention in recent months as the agency explores developing a digital dollar based on the blockchain, fueled by the meteoric rise in popularity of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. While some compare CBDCs with Bitcoin as CBDCs can be based on the blockchain, similarities between the two end there. In fact, CBDCs are a wolf in sheep's clothing, co-opting Bitcoin's appeal while undermining every one of its underlying principles.
1, 2, 3 into the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the
It's like this and like that and like this and it's like that and like this and like that and it's like this and like that and like this and
Dre creep to the mic like a fan.
A CBDC adopted by the US government would involve digitally represented dollars sidled with all of the issues of fiat currency that Bitcoin was created to solve, with a sinister new spin, by centralizing Americans' financial information and holdings in a digital database controlled by the US government. CBDCs would create an authoritarian surveillance state and constitute a severe overreach of government power. With an American CBDC, the government would become both money printer and bank, destroying any checks and balances to the government's power over Americans' financial holdings. By granting the government ownership over the root technology of money, CBDCs allow the government complete discretion over how and whether people can use their money. They would give the government total control and oversight over every person's holdings and transactions. CBDCs have been embraced by the Chinese government. One might think that by being championed by an authoritarian state as a mechanism of financial surveillance, CBDCs would lose their charm to the American government. However, China's interest has served as the impetus for American exploration of the technology. China has barreled forward with plans for its digital yuan, or ECNY, which is now being trialed by millions of consumers across the nation. The digital yuan will be an invaluable tool for the Chinese government to obtain vast amounts of public data and strengthen its surveillance state. CBDCs will give the Chinese government authority to turn off people's money like a light switch. While fiat currencies may be devalued over time by inflation, CBDCs can be devalued in an instant at the government's whim. Russia is also currently developing its own digital currency, the crypto ruble, which, contrary to its name, will be issued by the government with no mining involved. Numerous Western nations, including England, Canada, and the central banks of Uruguay, Thailand, Venezuela, and Singapore, are also exploring CBDCs. CBDCs would plunge American democracy and free markets into crisis. Representative Tom Emmer recently introduced a bill to prohibit the Federal Reserve from issuing a central bank digital currency. It is important to note that the Fed does not, and should not, have the authority to offer retail bank accounts, stressing that the move would launch the Fed onto a path akin to China's digital authoritarianism, subverting financial privacy and leaving Americans vulnerable to attacks and government surveillance. The supreme and dark irony of CBDCs is that they are riding on the coattails of Bitcoin's popularity while undermining every element that makes it a force for good. By adopting CBDCs, American and Chinese monetary systems would converge, both destroying the financial sovereignty of individuals and luring citizens into a financial mousetrap predicated on a false sense of security. By appropriating Bitcoin's virtues of decentralization and immutability at the expense of unsophisticated account holders, it is imperative that Americans become aware of the dangerous implications of CBDCs and quell any efforts to develop an American CBDC currently at play in the government, as the Fed prepares to launch its discovery report on CBDCs, exploring future applications. In looking into CBDCs, the government is also driven by the ethos of if you can't beat them, join them. I urge members of Congress, for the good of the nation, not to give further consideration to assets that can only be used as devices of authoritarianism that would destroy the fabric of our nation. CBDCs are an urgent threat to people across the world. The alternative would be the death of American freedom.
Afraid of your chronic medication simply running out? At Jace Medical, you can now purchase up to a 12-month emergency supply of your medication. This supply is not intended to replace your doctor or current medication solution, but to give you the peace of mind in an emergency. Fill out our online form, and one of our certified physicians will review it to determine whether medications are safe and appropriate. Then they send your prescriptions to one of our pharmacies, where your Jace order will be mailed directly to your home. Start your order today.
This is an underground fridge that runs without electricity. It's called a ground fridge, and it's a naturally cooled cellar that's a modern take on the traditional root cellar. It can hold 12 refrigerators worth of fruits, vegetables, wine, and much more with its 3,000 litres of storage capacity. The ground fridge is simply dug into the ground and covered with the soil that's been dug up, giving it a natural insulating power that means the temperature inside remains steady and cool throughout the entire year. Installing it doesn't require any permits like a normal cellar would, and ventilation is done by a fan with a timer that gains fresh, cool air during the night. It's big enough for 2 people to comfortably stand in, and you can walk in and out of it upright. It's perfect for those who are looking to live a bit more off-grid. What do you think of the ground fridge? Would you or someone you know want one? Let me know in the comments.
Good morning, everyone. Hopefully everything is on and fully operational this morning. Somebody give me a comm check on Clapper on the old YouTubes and Rumble, please. Twitter and Twitch are also active. So basically 5 platforms, Facebook as well. If you see it, could you drop in and let me know how my sound is? That would be super duper booper scoper. We're going to go ahead and start on the Clapper this morning. What do we got here? Minnie Haven, good morning. First, and West Virginia Pappy, number 2. We got Doomsday Podcast. Old Jester popping in there. Good thing Jester popped in. He reminded me. We got to talk about prepper stock today. Yes, I know I owe you guys a video. There's a pile of stuff on my board to do. But yeah, it seems like I owe everybody a video these days, but it is what it is. Let's see here. Sound is fine. Thank you, Doomsday. Appreciate it. Jester. Let's see here. Let's go over the super secret chat for the live stream. There we go. Let's see here. Brad is number 1. Here we go. Number 2 first. Let's see here. Alrighty then, my friend from Canada. He's going to make another pot of coffee. Excuse me. Oh, you like the intro, do you? Hey, if you guys like that intro, let me know in the comments, and I'll keep doing stuff like that. It takes me about an hour of prep. I just go look for some cool stuff to put in there that's either prep related or is going to make you happy or make you aware of something. It also gives you lots of things to think about before we even start the live stream. I kind of liked it because I have good news and I have bad news for Jace medical people. And we'll cover that here in a little while. If I start to forget about it, please remind me. Please remind me. It looks like Bob Clancy says I'm 5x5 on Rumble. And let's see here. Apparently, Catitude is forbidden to comment on Rumble. I'm not sure how that happens, but it is definitely funny. Of course, Doomsday. Apparently, Doomsday is omnipresent today, always asking his 3-year-old question, what's this live about? Well, it's about the world and all sorts of things in it. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Going on, looks like it's mostly YouTube right there. So it looks like West Virginia Pappy's omnipresent as well. And number 1, he's first. Dino Nana, good morning to you, young lady. Good to see you. As usual, Catitude is here. We got Brad. We got Tina. What do we got here? Yeah, I like the intros. Okay, good. I'm glad. Good. That's all I need. Just need a couple people to say I like it. Let's see. On the Rumble side, Good Mornings Guild was first, and Barb was number 2. Let's see. West Virginia Pappy is on all of the platforms. He must have like a giant command center or 12 cell phones. Let's see. Beecher's here. Good morning. Good morning, Hicktown Honey. Hey. Star, good morning from Toronto, or from Trenton, Ontario. I thought you were in Toronto. Okay. And Hicktown Honey says my sound is clear. We're good. We are good. All right. So you guys like the intros. Let's see here. Jester, you're not that. I thought it was pretty good for the geezer using a computer. What? Oh my God. If you knew the shit I did for the government, you would crap your panties. The old geezer. I swear to God, guys. All right, so I need a, let's put a poll. Let's put a poll. I'm not gonna put it like you know what, I will. I'm gonna put it on the YouTubes. Where's the YouTubes at? Let me throw it over there. I'm gonna put it on the YouTubes, but I'm also gonna make it easier for the Rumble and the where are we at here? Boop, boop, boop. That's not what I wanted to happen. That is not what I wanted to happen. Get a shareable link. I don't know why I have to share it with myself, but okay. YouTube, you really need to work on your command center because it's stupid. It's stupid. I can't even do it here. I can't even. All right, screw it. So here's the poll. Should I dye my beard or not? That's the question. A simple yes or no will do. Because I'm getting this old geezer thing a lot lately. My beard is getting grayer and grayer, and that patch is getting grayer, and this stuff is getting grayer. Everything else is kind of staying, well, there's a little up there, but nothing crazy. So let me know in the chat. Yes, orange. So you're easier to find. I knew you were going to say some shit like that, Jester. I knew you were going to say some shit like that. I'm surprised you didn't say like purple. Oh, let's see here. West Virginia Pappy says gray is experience. Gray is distinguished, Minnie Haven says. Everybody's telling me no. Okay. So I guess it's not the beard that makes me seem like an old geezer. All right, let's go. I don't think I have any announcements. I do have a new affiliate ship to try and save you a little bit of money, but we'll get to that about the 30-minute mark. As usual, if you are new to the channel, then you must understand that at about the 30-minute mark, or roughly in the middle of the live stream, I will switch everything off except for Rumble, Twitter, and Clapper. So if you don't have one of those accounts, then you probably need to go get one in the next 30 minutes if you want to continue to watch the live stream at that point right there. Window Liquor says, good morning, Window Liquor. JB says, where did I go? I don't know. Where did you go? He says you could use a rainbow theme. Damn, this stuff is rough, man. Thank you. I can't even say it because I'm on all those channels right now. Anywho, oh, that's right. Upcoming news. All right, so on Wednesday, I'm going to be doing an interview, or just it's just basically like a meetup and talk kind of thing with Grumpy Acres. You guys may have seen Grumpy Acre Farms in the channel. They have their own YouTube channel. He does pretty good work. He's another retired jarhead. Yeah, I'm going to have him. I'm going to have him on my YouTube channel. It will not be a live stream. It's going to be recorded. And then, but on Thursday, I'm going to be on the Survival Preppers, I think it is, at 8 p.m. with Dale again. We seem to hit it off. And we've got some different subjects that we're going to talk about. So far, the only thing I think that we're going to talk about is going to be the asylums. Lack of mental institutions in the United States, I think, is going to be one of the subjects. He's kind of hinted at it, but he hasn't told me yet. I think he likes to surprise me. But Grumpy Acres and we're going to talk about building a mutual assistant crew, building a MAG, and it'll probably spin off into some other direction. But I think that's where we're going to start. It's whenever I bring somebody onto my channel, I want them to be able to speak about something they really know something about. You know what I'm saying? And not just willy-nilly stuff. So I always try to let them try to pick a subject, and so that they're comfortable, and so that we can have an excellent conversation. Let's see here. Sometimes it's our vocabulary the young whippersnappers can't understand. Let's see. That's good. I just got off work 2 hours ago. I'm almost finished the entire pot. Drinking lots of coffee. Drinking lots and lots of coffee. All right, let's see here. Window Liquor says I could also do cornrows in my beard if I really wanted to, but that's probably not going to happen. I think it's enough that you guys have got me. I figured I'm only wearing the crazy hats on Friday. I think, you know what I'll do? I think I'll do a YouTube poll. Okay. YouTube. I'm going to do a YouTube poll in my, on YouTube. You have like a community tab. I'm going to do a YouTube poll on which hat you want me to wear on this next Friday. So YouTube, I guess I'm going to put that YouTube poll hat check. All right. Let's see here. The Uncle Sam. I don't have an Uncle Sam hat. I'll make a little graphic showing you which hat, which the hats that I have, and then I'll put like a number on it, and then I'll make that graphic, and then you can just pick whichever one you want out of the poll. That's what I will do. That's what I will do, and I will share that. I'll share that poll on everywhere. I'll figure out a way to do it everywhere. Alrighty, then, has already put in his pre-vote for the Viking helmets, but once again, that's not how polls work. Let's see. Yes, liberal purple. No, men look good in gray. Gotcha, Netta. Gotcha. Okay, so I will not color my beard. I promise. Okay. Let's see here. He all working, so listening. I don't know what that is. Color is fine. Maybe shorten it up a bit. Too many flyaways, Brad says. Can't you tell, Brad? I did trim my beard. I did trim my beard. It is much more trimrific now. My beard is trimmed. Let's see here. He's all working, so listening. Gotcha. Gotcha. Great minds. There we go. Okay, so I think we're done with that. I'm going to go back to one more chat here. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, Viking helmet with Viking beard braids. I am not going to braid my damn beard. That's insane. And it feels kind of painful. I also don't think it's long enough because I did cut it. It was like this long, like that long. But now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. Let's see here. As usual, I think we're far enough in that the algorithm won't give me any crap if I do something funny real quick. We're going to do something real quick while I set up for the next one.
Hello, I'm Rumble.
And I'm YouTube.
YouTube, why are you dressed like that?
Well, I've been seeing a lot of violations in the community lately, so I'm enforcing that.
You mean like people not following your policies?
Strike one!
What if someone tells the truth, but it's labeled as misinformation?
Strike two!
Wow, what if I want to ask questions and have different opinions on things?
Strike three! You're out of here!
Now what?
You may appeal to me in 30 days.
Thankfully, we encourage diverse opinions and new ideas.
Strike four!
Dude, what? There's no such thing as 4 strikes. And I'm not even on your platform.
Strike five!
All right, I'm out. You're crazy. Later, dude.
Strike six!
I love those commercials, guys. I absolutely love those commercials. Let's go ahead and make this bigger. No, that's not what I wanted to happen. That's not it either. Okay, hold on a second here. This is really... Do your thing, software. Do your thing. It's not doing its thing, software. Try that one. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, where's my damn logo at, man? There we go. I don't know what the hell happened. Anywho, so let's go ahead and start off the morning right here. I think, and I will obviously go back to the chat so people don't feel like I'm not looking at the chat. All right, so one of the things that I worry about a lot is seeing these markets that are up right here, because the economic picture does not support that, guys. The economic picture is basically saying that we are not, that the idea behind a soft landing is gone. It is absolutely gone. So They keep talking about the market being up. Well, it's not so great. Obviously, there was the 8 killed while shopping in Texas. We're not going to cover that because that's sensationalism. It's foolish, hardest. We got a new king. There's a new king. Let's see here. No, don't care about that. Where are we at here? The world according to Buffett. Old Jimmy Buffett. What's Jimmy Buffett? Warren Buffett. Man, maybe I gotta go run a marathon or something. Get this stuff coughed up. Oh, let's see here. So what's old Warren Buffett? He's 92 years old and Woodstock for capitalists. Let's see. On the regional banking crisis, Buffett bashed leaders at the banks that failed this spring. First Republic, SVBs, etc., saying they should suffer and face punishment. Yeah. But he also blamed the totally crazy bank regulations that incentivize bad behavior and very poor messaging around the debacle from politicians and the media. Buffett thinks the government was right to intervene to protect SVB depositors, claiming it would have been catastrophic otherwise. What does he have to say on the status of the dollar? This is where it's all bullshit. We are the reserve currency. I see no other option for any other currency to be the reserve currency. Reserve currency. He said he called them the notion of Bitcoin or other tokens death rolling the dollar a joke. Interesting. He's a smart guy, but he's clearly full of shit. Oh, let's see. Don't care about Apple and living your best life. That's all these guys do. The people with all this money live their best life every day. Let's see the week ahead. Critical week for the economy. So today, not tomorrow. This was actually yesterday, so I wanted you guys to see this. The old El Presidente and Mr. Speaker Kevin McCarthy and congressional leaders will meet to discuss rising the debt ceiling with a default perilously near. Perilously near. So they're going to have coffee. And if you haven't heard, they're already talking about the 14th Amendment. Now, unfortunately, we can't do anything like that because that's constitutional. We can't really talk about the 14th Amendment or any other amendments here on the old the other platforms that don't like free speech. So this particular situation will wait until after we transition off of those platforms. Where are we at here? Tense times at the border. Title 42, a pandemic era policy that allows U.S. authorities to quickly expel migrants, will expire on Thursday, creating an extremely challenging situation. I love when they pick these words that are they're like expletives, but they're like very calmly stated. It's almost like when they say, it's like, so if you're in Great Britain, they'd be like, oh, the situation is extremely challenging. This situation will be extremely challenging. Here in America, if you say it like it's really meant, it's like, all hell's about to break loose. It's going to be absolutely insane, guys. And we're going to cover some more of that. I do have some Title 42 stuff that is set up for after when we go to the YouTube side, or when we go strictly to the platforms that allow you to say whatever you want to say. Where are we at here? Let's see here. I also need to poke you guys in the eyeball and say, woohoo! I don't even got to say it anymore. Look at your screens. On the clapper side, if you haven't been doing anything like or whatever those diamond things are, then now is the time to do it. Don't forget. Let's see here. I can't even say these words. So we're just maybe later. All right. That doesn't matter. Key indicators. Let's see here. Multiple interviews with written submissions were vital. Oh, yeah. Oh, you guys are going to love this. So are you thinking about becoming a professional whistleblower? Well, the Securities and Exchange Commission said it paid a singular, guys. If you remember this from English class where they were like, shut up, I before E. A whistleblower was paid a record $279 million more than double the previous last largest payout of $114 million to the 2020 to the SEC. The SEC didn't give many details, but said that the whistleblowers' multiple interviews and written submissions were vital. Whistleblowers awards can amount to 10 to 30% of the money collected by the SEC when it imposes sanctions over $1 million. Isn't that special? Isn't that special? Quote, I wouldn't like to devalue climate change, but I think this might end up being more urgent. Yeah, that's a quote from the godfather of AI. If you didn't know who he is, he's Joffrey, or Jeffrey, as you say here in America, but Geoffrey Hinton. He warned that the threat of artificial intelligence is a more pressing concern for humanity than climate change. In an interview with Reuters, ever since Hinton decided to leave his job at Google last month, he's been sounding the alarm that we've opened Pandora's box with ChatGPT and other recent AI breakthroughs. There is a lot of truth to that. By the way, guys, did you know the old slowly sliding left Fox News this morning was reporting that apparently there is a ChatGPT clone floating around in Facebook, and if you click on it, it does some nefarious stuff. Don't click on it. If you see it inside of Facebook, don't click on it. You've been warned. Oh my God. Oh, by the way, Snoop Dogg is also pondering the breakthroughs in AI. But with a lot more F-bombs. I obviously I can't click that here. I definitely cannot click that here. So, I mean, it is what it is in the biz. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off right there. Let's see here. Let's nothing in the chat. So that means you guys are listening today, which is actually pretty cool. Let's see. Brad says, I hadn't looked at screen was on my creeper. I don't know what that is, but now that I see, it does look much better. Maybe my baby face is just jealous. I don't know what that means, Brad, but kudos. All right, let's see. And oddly enough, okay, we got 43 watching. Good to go. Yeah, what's going on here? Oh, that's not bad. 13. We're up to 13 thumbs up. I still don't understand why it's just too freaking hard for regular people to just go, hey, that guy's pretty cool. Bloop. You know, it's like they're gonna wait until like the live stream is exactly 1 hour long, and at 59 minutes I say something that triggers them. And so I don't get a thumbs up. They're gonna withhold the thumbs up from me on every platform there is. Let's see here. What platforms are we seeing people on today? We got one that watches us on Twitch. I don't know who you are. A Twitch person, please put something in the comments so I can see, because it'll tell me like which platform it is. Tell me who you are, or just say hi. And I'll say hi back, because I'd like to be able to do that every morning. That one person that's on Twitch that says hi. I know Bob used to watch me over there, so I don't know if it's him or not. So let's see. What do we got on the super secret chat? Embrace the gray. It is what it is. Viking helmet. They're all amazing. I have one that I have not worn on stream yet that I really want to wear on stream, but it's just, I don't know. I think it's a little over the top. I think it's a little over the top. So it's going to be difficult. I will put it in the graphic, and then you guys can just decide. All right, let's see here. These coughs are killing me. Let's see what we got here. What is the next thing? I think we have something similar to what we just did there. Let's go ahead and pop another one. There we go. Submit that. All right, perfect. Looks like gold as of this morning was up a little bit. Silver and Bitcoin is down, but once again, right away, because that other graph was from yesterday morning, right? Right away, markets up. Dow, S&P, NASDAQ. Don't believe the hype, guys. Don't believe the hype. It is not what they're saying. Who just asked me if I'm live and from where? What? Are you live? Yeah, I'm live. What are you, crazy? Of course I'm live. who is not seeing all of the links that I put everywhere every time we do a live, guys? Yeah, guys, you guys have no idea the stuff I have to do just to make all of this work. Captain Thorn. All right, Cap Thorn. No shit, man. Thorn's my old buddy from back when I was a freaking video game guy on YouTube and Twitch. Okay, I got you, Thorn. I got you, Captain Thorn. There we go. Maddie is dropping in. Hey guys, from Oz. There you go. What's up, Maddie? Good to see you. Let's see here. I know what it takes. Good. Deb Sheepdog is good. Hey, good to see you, Ike. Oh, I want to see that helmet now. Ike wants to see that helmet now. Gotcha. Bob number 1, Bob number 2. Okay, so I have 2 people watching on okay, good. Gotcha. I got you, Bob. And Maddie says midnight here and so cold. Yeah, well, that's global warming, man. That's some global warming. No, I will not show you the other helmet right now because then you won't participate in the poll. I'm telling you all way too much stuff already. Let's get back into this. Oh, we can't even talk about that. It's over, guys, but we're going to keep the power. I could probably get away with this one. No, they're going to put a tag on this the second I say it. The WOHO, we're going to say it. We're going to call it the WOHO. They've declared that it's all over and that it should all just everything, all those things should just end, you know? Let's see here. This comes 3 years after a 4-month after COVID was declared a public, I said it. Public health emergency of international concern. This does not mean that the WHO will let go of the power that it held during the pandemic. On the contrary, the organization is pushing full steam ahead with a resolution that would allow it to usurp. If you don't know what that means, it means ignore your authorities. Most countries own laws if and when other pandemics occur. A vote on this is due in a matter of weeks once the WHO proposes the final draft of the pandemic treaty. Well, I can tell you right now, to this guy right here, you can suck a bag of baby dicks because that ain't going to happen, bro. So you sign all the paperwork you want. You think you're, no. You know, it's like, you know, at the, what was it? The whole theme of the idea behind, what is it? Maximus Aurelius, something, in the movie Gladiator was that the emperor would make him the guardian of Rome. And his mission was to restore the republic, get rid of all the scumbags, and then when it was all over with and everything was reestablished and all the dirtbags were taken out, he would just hand the power back over to the Senate, to the republic itself. And the emperor believed that because he knew him to be a good man, and he knew that he didn't want the power, and he knew that he would want to give it back. But he would also want to do good things. This whole treaty is that with that mentality that somehow all of these nations' governments, all of the people of these nations' governments are in agreement that says, yes, almighty WHO, if this ever comes back, if something like this ever happens again, you will have full authority over all you survey. And then when it's over, you'll just give it back. You guys believe that shit? You believe that even for a split frickin' second? Because that's the way they're trying to present it. That's the way the WHO is trying to present these things, you know. And the problem is that these are just oligarchs. These are just elites. These are just government people that have been, not most of the time, they're people that aren't even elected officials. They've completely been able to bypass all of our elected officials. Now, they use the word treaty, so they kind of screwed up. So, yeah. And that means that for it to be signed, it has to make its way through Congress first. And right now, that ain't going to happen. And so, well, you know, El Presidente will just be like, well, I'm going to do what I want anyway. It will become, you know, it basically become instantly voided. It's a non-starter. And then when something goes down, they'll be like, well, America had their chance to do this and they didn't, and their Congress stopped it. We need to put things in place so that can never happen again. Yeah. Yeah, there's something in place so that things like this can never happen. It's called the Second Amendment. And I think you probably need to understand that. Will it get to that? God, I hope not. I truly hope not. And I don't, you know, I wouldn't push that on anybody. But that's what it's for. It ain't just for hunting deer, that's for sure. All right, let's see here. What else we got here? Kaylee, good to see you. Good to see you. Back at ya, cold-hearted. Okay, what do we got here? What do we got here? Happy Monday, cold-hearted station. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you all had a wonderful week. Yes. Have a wonderful. Yes. Thank you very much. We shall try and do that. Let's see. Netta says they don't agree, don't believe their agenda at all. The Humphrey clan says, let's talk gas masks. All right, I'll play your silly game for a second. The Humphrey clan is one of my Patreons. I'm going to show you something, guys. I'm going to show you something. If you've been watching my videos on my bug out bag, the very first video, I have systematically broken my bug out bag into 18 sections. And I'm doing videos on each one of those sections. The very first one was on air filtration. Everybody forgets about it. Nobody thinks about it. You know, between, you know, trains dumping stuff and blowing up and you know, fires. Oh, what was it last Friday? What was Good News Friday? Oh, I don't know. A freaking what was it? A fuel processing station exploded. You know, between all of those things, forgetting to be able to process air is just foolish. Now, in that video, I showed you this bad boy right here. This little mask right here that I bought for like $35, something like that. Here you go, guys. Just this little mask right here, bought for $35. And here was the neat thing. So these are called PA1 filters. They're pretty. Yeah, they're easy to get. There's a box of them right there. Okay. And this is an awesome little mask. What I really like about this mask is that you have the option to plug up these holes and put in a 40 millimeter filter. And oh, by the way, I found a link on Amazon where they're selling 40 millimeter filters for like $35. This thing is capped up, and its expiration date is March 2031. You can actually take this out. Oh, come on now. Come on. And then you can take this 40 millimeter filter and screw it right in there. It's that easy. I did it yesterday. It's so simple. And then now you can turn this $35 mask into a $300 mask. Just like that. If you're interested in this link, here's what I need you to do. To get this filter, you'll have to message me, and I will send you a specific link to this filter. Because honestly, I had no plans on talking about gas masks today. But if you go to my my video series on the bug out bag on my YouTube channel, and there's also it's also on the Rumble channel as well. You'll see it's not the very first one, because that's episode 0. Episode 1 is air filtration. And you'll see this mask, and there's actually a link in the description for this mask. Put you right back there. We're gonna put you right back here. And yeah, there you go. It's that easy. Hopefully that takes care of you. I didn't see those in your links. I saw the 100 ones, the P100s. Let's talk. No problem, Hicktown, honey. No problem. And obviously you know how to find me too. Let's see here. I wouldn't trust them with a pest mouse. I don't know what that's all about. All military masks you get are surplus stores good. Some of them are, but stay away from the I want to say they're the M40s. They're the ones that they're traditional. Like if you see like an old school what is it? Doomsday Preppers, the mask that they're wearing right there, it looks like it has giant cheekbones. Those things are done. Don't ever buy one of those. The filters, they're not. It's probably one of the worst engineering disasters that the federal government ever came up with for the design of a field protective mask. You literally have to. The mask was not designed to be rapidly reused. The filters are actually inside of the mask. And to replace them takes about half a freaking hour, and hands that were designed to rip iron bars apart. Absolutely crazy, fighting with the rubber. It's insane. And those filters were actually only good for about 48 hours in a nerve environment, as well as probably 24 hours in a mustard or blood pathogen type environment. Let's see here. Let's see, electric generator behind us. What's that? What brand are those electric generators behind you? Kylie, those are actually where we got there. Those are actually Jackeries. These are the Jackery 240s. They go on sale all the time. I bought this Jackery 240 with a solar panel. Okay, with a solar panel. Where are we at here? USB. Boop. And we're at 100%, just like that. I bought these at, but the whole set for probably about, it was like $380. And then they started selling these. You can buy these things like this, like Lowe's is starting. You'll come, I think they even had them at, not Tractor Supply, but the place where you buy the, like tools and stuff. They start, Harbor Freight. Thank you, Minnie Haven. Yeah, they started. I saw these on sale for like $143 the other day. It's pretty freaking insane. Now the 240s is one of the smaller ones. That's which is why I have two, because it was like, wait a minute, what? And I was like, boom, I'm buying that one. And then Then I saw another one. Let's just say it's really difficult not to buy these when they're at such a low price. Jackery is the industry standard. They're not the best at everything. That's what I'll say. Oh, you said I'd love. But I bought the solar panel. So literally I can use one during the day, and then or not during the day, but like halfway through the day while the other one charges. And the thing is too, is these things are pretty awesome because they have what they call charge through technology, where you can actually be charging it and using it at the same time. And you'll actually pull more charge into, you'll make more power than you will actually use power, unless you like try to, plug a blowtorch into this thing or something. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I do sell them. If you want to, go to the link in my description and go to, I don't know that I have them on my link tree directly, but you can go to my webpage and go to Trusted Products, and then you'll be able to see Jackery there. And if not, find me and I'll find you a link that'll try and save you some money. They go on sale. Jackery has sales all the time. So, and I do put those, if you're not on the Discord, you probably should be, because I put those sales inside sales and deals on the Discord side itself. There's actually a window for there's a window for that. All right, let's see here. We're not going to talk about that because that is just stupid. Nobody cares about that. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. This is called By the Numbers, guys. Let's see. 300 million I'm going to make sure that picture is visible to you guys. There we go. $300 million. Okay. That is the cost of the gondola system planned in Los Angeles to go between downtown and Dodger Stadium, which could accommodate 5,000 passengers per hour. Wow, that's pretty awesome, right? Interesting. $300 million for a gondola system in Los Angeles. What about the homeless guys? Did you know that they reported this morning that the homeless, there's actually more people homeless living on the streets in Los Angeles County, California, than there are on the entire eastern shore of Virginia? But they want to build a freaking gondola. Really neat. Really, really neat, you know. I was just about to say, what about sending it towards the homeless? Can the homeless sleep on the gondola? That would be awesome. Oh, you know they can't. You know they can't, you know. Oh, let's see here. If you didn't know this, the Serbians are all trying to gather up all their guns. They don't like that. They have too much gun violence in Serbia. Yeah, the news doesn't show that though, huh? Let's see here. 73%. That's how many likely U.S. voters report that President age will be a serious problem in the upcoming elections. Nice, nice. And oh, by the way, olive oil is up 60%. Nice, nice. No one said anything. You know, I don't remember anybody a year ago talking about olive oil and actually seed oils and wheat being a problem. I don't remember anybody. Do you guys remember anybody talking about that shit? Yeah, that's right. I did. Okay, let's go ahead and turn that off and make it a big screen. Let's see here. Let's check the chat real quick. I'm going to check the super secret chat first. Let's see here. I'm having the same issue. Didn't see a link to the going live area. Had to look to Rumble directly. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Guys, and I will tell you, so on the Rumble side, they did an update last Friday, pissed off a lot of people. And what I found is that when they do their updates on Rumble, they break a lot of stuff. But they very rapidly fix it. You know, within 24 hours. So maybe, you know, it's like we just got to give these guys, you know, we got to give them a chance to do the things that we want them to do. And I think that Rumble is going to become a very, very serious competitor to the old YouTubes very, very soon. I truly do, because people are buying in on it. There's people that have lots of power and control in this world, and they are endorsing this thing. And so some real money is being thrown at it, I think. Also in the for the super secret guys, I did post not only the Rumble but the YouTube link, just in case there was still a problem with your Rumble, within the Going Live channel on the Discord. Once again, if you're not on Discord, you are making a serious mistake. Get in there. Let's see here. Let's see here. Isn't it already a problem? What? Confirm debating of spending $800 billion on reparations. Oh yeah. Well, we're going to talk some more about the California thing. They've got some bigger issues than that, guys. They've got some stuff that they're not even talking about yet, and we're going to do that once we switch over, which is going to be very, 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 very soon. If you are one of the 8 people on YouTube, please go to the Rumble. Please go to the Rumble channel. What do we got here? I'm going to go and click on this right now because it's time to do that. It's time to do that. Get your ass over there, because we're going to be continuing this conversation over there only. Let's see here. What do we got here? We also have one still on the old Twitch, which a lot of people don't know about, which is kind of cool. It's kind of funny. So, and we got nobody on Twitter. Did Twitter actually work? Did Twitter actually work? So obviously I'm just babbling on right now, guys, to give people time to get over to the old Twittersphere, or not Twitter, but to Rumble. Let me check my profile, and yeah, what is going on? This thing should be, there we go. There we go. Yeah, it's there. It's there. Looks like people are rolling over to Rumble right now. In the United States, more and more people are having to live in their vehicles. Yeah, Good Boys Guild. You know, that's a lot of people are trying, you know, and it's funny too because the price of vans have gone through the roof in the last year because the whole van dweller thing has become a thing. People are living in not just their, you know, their Toyota Tercels. They want to live in a van, and you know, a van. You know, 2 or 3 years ago, basically your was it 40 Econo line, white panel van with the French doors on it. That thing was, you know, I don't know, couple $2,000-3,000 beat up, and now that same van is like $6,000-7,000 with like 200,000 miles on it because people are moving into their vehicles. Now, I do like that. I do have an affinity for that particular type of lifestyle. It's something that I've actually wanted to do at a point in my life. But, you know, obviously things change, and so that didn't happen. But there are a lot of people that are living in their vans, still going to their jobs, just living in a van. So it is that thing, you know. Let's see here. Those links I saw 101. It is so much cheaper and you are free to go anywhere. Sounds appealing, but hard to prep and stock in. Yeah, that is a downfall. It is extremely difficult to prep inside the van. You know, it's just, yeah, it's difficult. It is difficult. And I would say it's nearly impossible. You know, you've got some of these people out there that are kind of like pretend to preppers is what I call them. And I'm not banging on them. That's not what I'm doing. Okay. I'm just saying, it's like, you can't say that you're, prepared and you don't have 3 months of food inside your van. I don't, you know, I mean, is that possible? Yeah. With dry stuff, maybe, but you'd basically be giving up all of your living and storage space just to store food, you know? Going to start a rescue with that style van that says, "Give me puppies." Think it'll work? I think you're going to get reported a lot by the police. That's what I think. Give me puppies. Let's see here. Okay. I do have another thing in this other chat here. I'll be there, but can't talk. Gotcha, Catitude. No worries. No worries. It's a rough. Rumble doesn't let you talk anyway. Haha, you're banned from talking on Rumble. What did you do, Catitude? What did you do? Okay, so I'm about ready to start hitting these buttons, guys. It is that time. So I'm going to play the old YouTubes out, guys. We're gonna play the old YouTubes out, and then we will see you guys momentarily.
Hi, welcome to YouTube.
Thanks, it's great to be here. I'm just gonna upload my video right now.
Let me see it first. Oh, wow. No, you can't post that.
Why not?
I don't agree with that. Nope.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
I'm uploading my video.
All right, that's a warning, pal.
Dude, you need to relax.
Flag!
What?
Okay, you want to get crazy? Boom, boom, double flag. There goes your video.
Did you just cancel me? All right, I'm gonna be leaving now.
Where are you going?
To a place where I can't get canceled and they celebrate free speech.
Have fun in Fantasyland.
It's not Fantasyland, it's called Rumble. Later, pal. Did you need these back?
Yeah, I'm gonna need those for the next person.
Got you, good luck, buddy.
Thanks.
I love that commercial. All right, guys, we're going to kill all those crazy channels and stay on the ones that'll let us talk. For those of you that were watching on these other channels, stay safe. Have a great day, and I'll say what I say. I'm going to push some buttons right now. Bye-bye. Facebook and